Hello YouTube, I'm doing my first unboxing video. Basically how the whole thing goes down is I had a ball python as of about 2.5, 3 weeks ago. I had a corn snake originally. I traded the corn snake at a Valparaiso, Indiana reptile show for a ball python. At the time it was real dark in there. You couldn't see a whole lot. I don't know a whole lot about snakes. It's been 1.5 years since I've, just had snakes. I've had corn snakes and king snakes. As of a couple weeks ago, it was my first ball python. And I traded him to a guy that I kind of felt sorry for the snake. It seemed like he was being kept on reasonable conditions. The guy just, just looking at the different snakes he had, there was some shed on him and just different things like that. I'm like, I can take the snake home, I can take care of the shed, and sorry to make sure there was video time on here still. Anyways, I thought I could take care of the shed, put a humidity box in the cage for 3 or 4 days, maybe do a little soaking, and the shed would come right off. Well, I got the snake home, and about 3 or 4 hours after I got him home, I noticed him soaking a lot in his water bowl. And I looked it up, and a lot of the problem was a lot of people said that snakes will soak if they have mites. And I thought it was kind of strange that he would soak for 3 or 4 hours at a time, and he would even go under the water for a couple of minutes. So what I did is I took him out 2 or 3 times within the last couple of days, and I looked at him. I looked him for mites. I couldn't find anything. Put him back in there. Well, as of a couple weeks ago, I took him out one last time in front of the window when we had a bright sunny day. And back by the anal spurs, I noticed a black bug crawling in, and he crawled back in, real fast. So I knew right then it was pretty much mites. And what I did is I took him out in the garage and I put him in a bucket and put some paper towel in the bottom of the bucket. Well, I ended up coming back out to the garage, and I checked on him, and I lifted him up out of the bucket, and on the white paper towel there was probably 10 or 15 mites in the bottom of the paper towel. Needless to say, he was infested with mites. I took the snake out of the enclosure. I actually gave the snake away. I paid $35 plus traded my corn snake for him at the reptile show, which is something I shouldn't have done. The guy was asking $100 for it. It was just a normal ball python. But I went ahead and did it anyways, and I ended up passing it along to one of my friends that actually take care of snakes that, can take care of the problem. I'd never dealt with snake mites before. In fact, I never even knew about snake mites until as of a couple weeks ago. So, needless to say, the snake's gone. Everything was taken out of the cage, bleached what I could bleach, baked what I could bake, and changed the substrate. And I also bought Prevenamite, and I also bought Reptile Relief. And went ahead and took care of that. And it's been a couple weeks since the cage has been occupied, and it's all been cleaned out and put back together now. And what I'm about to show you is actually an albino ball python that I finally talked my wife into letting me get. I had enough trouble trying to get the ball python, the regular ball python, but Father's Day's around the corner, and I finally convinced her to let me buy it. It's a 2010 albino ball python, a male from Meadow Monkey Exotics. And Chris, let me just tell you a little bit about Chris Shantz. He's the owner of Meadow Monkey Exotics. He's a great guy, great customer service. Emails were lightning fast. I mean, he was on top of his game, and just great customer service, great person to deal with. And I would definitely recommend him. He was a great guy, and it's monkeymetalexotics.com. You can check him out over there. But it's either Monkey Metal or Metal Monkey. What is it? I don't want to get that wrong. It's Metal Monkey Exotics. I think that's what I was saying. Was I saying Monkey Metal? I'm not sure. But Metal Monkey Exotics. His name is Chris Shantz. It's CHRISSCHANTZ. And he was just a great guy to deal with. So I'm basically going to open this now and for the first time, and you guys can see what it looks like. Sorry about the messy garage. We had a garage sale this past weekend. So that's why all this stuff's on the table. Just some leftover junk that my wife decided to keep. But give me a minute here and let me go ahead and and open the box. I got a pair of scissors here because usually they have a zip tie on them. I notice a lot of people doing videos and they always need a scissors to get the zip tie off, so I do have the scissors. I'm very excited to open this guy. I've been waiting for an albino pretty much my whole life. I almost remember when Jake the Snake, the wrestler, used to come out. He'd always have that big albino boa or albino Burmese python that he always carried out. And I just pretty much been in love with albinos ever since I seen that. I didn't want a snake that was going to get 10 feet long and big enough to do damage if it bit me, so I went ahead and I've always liked the ball pythons, so and inside you'll see here I got an invoice with Metal Monkey Exotics card. Wow. Also I have a feeding sheet here. It lists when he ate and what he ate, on what date, when he shed, and just a lot of information. I've never seen someone put so much information on a snake and actually, you know, include it with the snake. But once again, that's Chris Shands over at Metal Monkey Exotics. Wow, even put the picture in here. This is what he's supposed to look like in here. Very beautiful high contrast albino ball. This is the dad, Spiderhead Albino 2009, and this is the mom, Albino 2007. Both very beautiful snakes. And I'm going to set this down so I can get the box open here, and we'll go from there. Packed in the styrofoam like always. Wow, this heat pack is very hot still. Very, very warm, which is a very good sign. You never want to have cold heat packs. And here in Indiana we had about, it was about 45 degrees last night, so it was kind of cool for the middle of May. But there he is. Very excited to open this guy up. Set the box to the side. Let's actually go ahead and get the scissors out so I can cut that zip tie. Very careful here. He double knotted it here. Snake wasn't going anywhere, that's for sure. Ouch. Cut my finger off in the process. There we go. The zip tie is off, and you know they say to open the bag slowly, kind of roll it down. Man, I can see the yellow through the bag. He looks beautiful. Holy cow. What a beautiful snake. Wow. Incredible. What a beautiful snake he is. Just a beautiful snake. Beautiful specimen. He's got his tongue flickering a lot. Here, let me sit him down for a minute. It's kind of cool out here in the garage, so I'm not going to stay out here too long. Wow, he's very active. Very active guy. He's actually quite a bit bigger than what I thought he was going to be. But this is him. Look at his yellow, Just a beautiful snake. White, oh what a dream. Such a beautiful albino. Trying to turn him so you guys can see everything on here. I know it's hard to do an albino justice on film with the yellows and whites, but he's just an overall incredible snake. I couldn't be happier. I'm actually shaking because I'm so excited to finally have him. He looks incredible. He looks in very good shape. Red eyes, just a beautiful ball python. I am extremely happy, Chris, at MetalMonkeyExotics.com. I gotta thank you again, and maybe eventually I'll be doing another video, but we shall see. Thanks again, YouTube. Leave me some comments, and maybe I'll upload a video of his first feeding. It'll be a couple weeks. I'm getting my rats from rodentpro.com. So see you later, YouTube.